Back basketball fans, we're sitting down with head women's basketball coach Cindy Fisher. Coach, the season starts tomorrow. I'm sure you guys are pretty excited.
We are excited. It was fun to get an exhibition game under our belt and kind of see, some different combinations out on the floor. So now it's for real, and I think the team is ready to go.
Talk about that exhibition game. We saw some great things. Obviously, a 41-point win is good. You should be beating teams that are in the NAIA. What did you take away from that game that were positives, and what are some things that you took away that you can work on?
Well, I think as a positive, just being able to play so many different players, different combinations on the floor. I thought some of our young players really stepped up and gave us some great minutes and things that were taken away. Lots of things we took away from it. I think rebounding, boxing out, just little things on the defensive end that we can do better to create some easy offense for us. But, I think in those situations, it's a little bit untraditional. Our posts are trying to get out and guard 5'7", 5'8" kids. They're pulling you out away from the basket, 5 out. So it's tough to guard that way. And on the other hand, they have to know how to guard us too. But it's a very untraditional game, so you're going to see a lot of different matchups that you traditionally wouldn't see. So I was really proud of our posts. I thought Felicia Weinberg, Cameron Knutson, Sophia Ettering really got down and guarded them out there and did some things away from the basket that I think that gave them a little bit of confidence. And but overall, I thought I was really happy with their performance. I think again the rebounding end of the floor, both offensively and defense, we have to get better at.
And one player that appeared to stand out to me was Elise Barlow. Obviously, we're missing the greatest player to come through the program, Dominique Connors. Now we have a new point guard who's a different style point guard. She's more of a distributor. What were you taking away from her performance on Monday?
Well, I thought Elise did an amazing job. I thought she led the team well. I thought she saw the floor incredibly well. I think one of the reasons, Elise picked our program over some other programs was our strong post play and the ability for their post to run the floor and for her to do what she does, and that's distribute the ball. And so I thought she did a great job at that, to have, and it doesn't matter if it's exhibition, it doesn't matter who you're playing, to have 7 assists and 1 turnover and to control the game like she did and give some good leadership out there and communicate and talk this early in the season. I was really proud of her, and I thought she showed really good confidence on the floor.
Yeah, she reminded me a lot of Amanda Rigo. I mean, that was the stat column we used to see with Amanda was 8, 9, 10 assists per game. And if Elise is here 4 years, maybe she can give her Amanda a run for that assist record. But now looking forward, we start the season on Saturday. Cal State San Marcos comes in. I don't know if it's a good luck omen. We started with them last year. Right. Then he won 26 games. What are you looking from this team, and what are some of the keys to getting a win?
Yeah, very similar situation that we saw Monday night. I think they're going to be a little bit undersized. I think they're going to pull us out. They're going to go 5 out. They're going to try to dribble, penetrate, punch and kick. So we're going to have to guard. We're going to have to get down in our stance. We're going to have to guard. We're going to have to keep people in front of us and then make sure we're boxing out. And again, for some of our bigger post players who are big and strong, to get that low, to keep the little ones off the glass is tough for them sometimes. So I think that they're going to have to do a good job and really concentrate and focus on keeping people out of the paint, but controlling the three-point shot and then making sure that we're getting really strong rebounds and deep outlets to get our transition game going. Because I think, right now we're kind of trying to figure out what kind of team we're going to be, but we're still pretty transition oriented. We're pretty fast. We're athletic, and so we're trying to figure out what we can do to have more opportunities to transition.
And now with all the new faces here, we obviously have 3 new players, but also a lot of returners, highlighted by Amy Kane, preseason All-WCC selection. What are you expecting from your veteran leadership, as well as some of the newcomers to contribute to this team?
Well, I think Amy has done an outstanding job to this point. I can't say enough about what she does, every day, in and out of practice. She comes in here, she competes. She's an amazing competitor. I think, Amy has one thing on her mind, and that's winning, however it can get done, and so I think sometimes she's hard on the other kids, and she gets on them pretty tough, but she's done a good job of trying to fill those leadership roles. And I think Julia Bennett and Clara Wisher as our seniors, they're taking on a completely different role than they had last year, and Julia has just done an outstanding job. She's at practice, she's expecting a lot out of the team, she's matured a lot, she understands what it takes. I think, she said in practice yesterday, Coach Fisher's been saying something to me for 3 years, and I finally get it. And so it does take time, it does take a maturity level, it does take that confidence of being a senior, and she showed that every day in practice and in our game on Monday night. I thought she had great leadership, great communication with the young players. And then Clara, even though she's a little bit quiet, she leads by example. She gets out there kind of like Izzy did. It's an Australian thing, I think, and she just works hard and she gets it done every day, and she's consistently brings it every day. So I think those 3 kids right now have kind of separated themselves, and then Felicia's a big personality. You know, Feli's a big personality out there. She's loud. She talks. She communicates. She's just one of those natural leaders on the floor. And so she's done some really good things for us as far as, you know, trying to find those new leaders on this team.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. We have some great veteran leadership. We have some great, exciting newcomers. This team does get out and run. They're exciting to watch. Come out tomorrow at 2 o'clock as the team takes on Cal State San Marcos right here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. We'll see.